Welcome to Factorio Reverse Megabase. My name is Nila, so this is episode 13 of our Let's Play. Okay, and first, a big thank you. I mean, what luxury it is that I have many thousand people doing QA on my builds. That is both extremely scary, but also an extreme luxury. So, yeah, there were some glaring errors that I would just not really have seen until things would have run out. So, there were some redundant belts here, and there was some underground belts here that were missing. There was missing the merger here, so they were not working. And what I've then done, and I think that's kind of correct, I'll do this one here. This is my usual loader, my usual balancer. So the idea here is this blueprint, we saw that previously, and I've added it again. I've now added it as one of my counting blueprint. It basically takes 100 belt segments, summarize what is on each. There will be, if it's fully stacked, that will be 8 in each field, so there will be a total of 800. And then I get the 800 in here, and then I divide it by 80 and multiply by 45. Could do that in one step, but this is fine. Oops, sorry. And so you have the green signal is the actual amount that comes through on the belts, and the red signal is what is normalized to what it comes through per second times 10 times what comes through on 10 seconds. So it basically tells us that it's 28 point something it's items per second, and this one is giving us 26.8 per second. That's what I'm going to tell. It's hovering around 28.6 seconds, because then I can compare it with my max rate calculator, which says 26.88 per second, and I'm going like, yep, I probably haven't made major mistakes. This one has a theoretical maximum of 30 per second, but we also know that we are kind of starving it a bit over on this side with red circuits, because the amount of red circuit that goes in per line here is 30, and it only, no, it's, oh, actually, hold on. Why is it not maximum then? Why is it not maxed out? Huh. Then it really should be, shouldn't it? Is there any reason why it would not be consuming at the maximum or delivering at the rate here? Yeah, it's definitely short. Is this one ever starved? Oh, it might be close to starved though. Actually, I think this one can be starved. It's starved. Huh. Okay, well, that's interesting. So that's we use that for something valuable. Like that. Yep, let's get that in again, and so that's exactly what I wanted to do, so that if we can reach the theoretical maximum that we have designed, then we know that it's good. If we know that there's some discrepancy somewhere, then it's less useful. But it kind of is a validity check on what we've built to see that it's actually working. This one will now never be running out again, and I think that was actually the issue there, that it was running out. I did sort of give a call to action on anyone could find a better solution. The fact that, I mean, it's only been one day or something, but the fact that no one came up with a better solution is kind of comforting for me. And it was not that the same solution was suggested 100 times ago, like, oh, why didn't you just merge it? I think, oh. So let's see if this one changes. Oh, look at that. Now it goes exactly up, hovers around the 300, which is 30.0 per second. See, this is why this is actually a really good thing. I think that's a tool that would be useful generally. So it's not very difficult to build. Just take read belt input and press the hold, merge all of these together, link it in here, and then divide by 800, multiplied by 45. Then you get, right, 800, because that's the theoretical maximum. Then I get hovering around 30, but I'd like to get a bit more. If you do 3 digits, that's the highest level of accuracy you can get in this game. So this is as accurate as we can get it. Perfect. This is really good way of checking. Doesn't work for liquids, but it does work here. So what we are going to do is we are going to, well, let's start by building the output side. That is great. I mean, this I'm super happy about, actually. I don't know. It feels right. I'm gonna take this one, so that I'm taking it all of this, not because that's exactly where it's going to be, but because that'll help us figure out sort of where the middle is. There. And then we'll do all sorts of changes to this. Obviously, it's not going out on that side, so take here. And we'll go up here, and that station will be something else for sure. It will be... there. That'll be the station. Robot, robot, robot. Get it. And this one goes down here and merges in. Boom. Perfect. And I think it's over on this side. Yep. Did we get it on this one? Yes, we did. Okay, and I also made it damn it, it's not correct. It's the other way around. Ah, look at that. This one goes... yeah, so I have these reversed on that belt, but I think that I can more easily fix this. Yeah, it doesn't matter which one it is, so I just need to, let's say, just dry it out. Cool. I'm gonna take this one out. Don't need it. Don't need it. We're gonna get something else. Actually no. Or actually yes. actually yes. So what do we want? We get in here. Isn't this just fine? I think. One off. Just freaking one off. Well, I can still do it like this. Like that. Yep. And do we want to fill this entirely? I think that's actually nice to fill them entirely. And we're gonna get the other one. That will be a bit different. I'll take this. That is how the train goes. Yes, it is. In there. And yes, there will be a slightly longer distance for the furthest one, but I don't think that's gonna matter, is it? Really? Well, let's do this. And let's get a train in here. Boom. And the backup train here. All right, and I think I want to take this one stacks to 100, so I need this to be half full. There, and that means this one will not be. This is going to be more complicated because it's not actually going to be inventory full. It's going to be item count and an end condition. So item count for that one and item count for this one. It will be equal to or greater, and this will be, there's going to be, in this one, there'll be 4,000 max, it will be 2,000 max, and there's, so that's 8,000. Yep, and 8,000 of that. And when we do that, we'll see if it actually gets it in there. And this one will be empty. Yeah, I think so. Oof. We're gonna get into trouble soon. I'm gonna do it. There, and I'll take this one out. I'll take this one out. Oh. And cannot insert. Knew there was a problem with this. I want 0 of those in my inventory. I want 0 level 1s in my inventory. I want 0 of these in my inventory. I actually just don't want anything in my inventory, to be honest, except for the stuff that I've decided that I want. There. It's all gone. And I can take this one out. And over on the top one also. Take it out. and go back. All right, does it look okay? It looks fine. And I'm not going to drive it down there. We are, however, going to run to this location. So I'll just go my speedy pants. Yes, they are speedy pants. Look how speedy I am. And what we're going to do is actually we're going to kill this train. We will have eventually 2 trains. Oh, there are no actual... And take my pants off, all 3 of them. Now we only have the regular pants. I don't think this is correct because it's not actually outputting into anything useful, right? It's outputting directly into a splitter, and I don't think that's correct. I think it has to be inputting like this so that there's kind of a buffer. That buffer doesn't have to be particularly big, but it definitely should be there. Yes. And likewise with this one. 1, 2. 1, 2. And it fits perfectly with here. And same as that one. And now comes the difficult part. That's going to be emptying every single belt. Wow, I like this design. This is a pretty cool design. I wonder who built that. You know what? I think it's easier for me to... let's see. How would I do this? I would say all belts, all belts, all belts. Yes. First of all, I would take a copy of this thing. Yes. And then I would take my deconstructor and just swipe it across this part. And then just hope that's the simplest way. And then I'll put it back in once it's done. First, I need to make sure that it's completely emptied. This is why having infinite super robots is being super useful. All right, almost done. Almost done. Well, the robots are working. And that's it. Now they work the other way. This is the part I really love. Whee! It also kind of reveals how it's spreading out. Okay, that was just ridiculously fast. I love it. Alright, and that should then come into the other side or the other direction. And now I can should be getting this train. How's this one? Oh, it's not automatic. See that this is loading faster. It should be loading faster, but I don't know if it should be loading this much faster. Huh. Well, I'm going to copy this train. Trains. Why are trains not default? I think trains should be default. There. And there's one before, and there is one before. Or that's technically after this one. So I will just simply go. Boop. So this one's ready, except it's not working, but hopefully. This looks more. This looks like a bigger difference than 28.8 versus 30.0. That definitely looks like a bigger difference, right? I think so. And these should all be. Okay. This one is almost done, and the other one is coming in. It should be working, and we did calculate it, so we do know that it's actually adhering to what we would expect. And go out. I actually have a chance to get run over by a train. Lovely. Jump in, and it should be really close. That's not what I wanted. This one. Go, go, go. How much do we have? We have 7.8, 7.9. I think we just need to go there and just make sure that it actually unloads correctly. Go. Now they will be reversed compared to the template we built before. That's not really a concern. But it's nice to take this train inbound and just see how it works. I'm going to stay on the train and then just look from the map view. Looking good. Yeah, well, it's not a full belt. I really like this one. I mean, it would look even better if I made the underground belts as short as possible. Then it would be bigger flowing belts. It would also be better if it wasn't like blue versus blue. Like, I don't know, light blue versus slightly less light blue. Then it would look better when it's like green and red coming in together. And no, I'm not colorblind, by the way. I am Factorio colorblind, maybe. So what you're seeing is that whatever we can unload is actually being consumed right now. But that's only until these belts get saturated, because they will get saturated all the way towards the end. I'm pretty sure. Well, I am sure. So these gradually get updated or filled up from this side, and then more and more flows further down the belt, and we'll see this one is now saturated. This one will start saturating slowly. This one is saturating. I guess that's kind of a bit random which one goes first, and there we go. Now the main belt here will be start to fill up gradually again, and once that happens, they'll actually stop accepting so much inbound, and then we'll see this backfilling. I want to see it backfilling, and I want to see, oh, I'm leaving. That is great. Let me just see. Yeah, not really working here. How much is in this one? About 200. That's not so much, actually. They need to be coming in quite fast after each other. How big is this one? Oh, look at this. This gets more and more out of sync as time goes by, which is kind of obvious that it goes more and more out of sync. Huh. I really don't like the fact that if the theoretical maximums should be there, so I'm gonna, oh, it's 26.8 and the other one's 30, so obviously 30 is a much bigger number than 26. You heard it here first, especially if you're talking age. Ah man, if you're 30, you're basically ancient, right? You're halfway to 40, well, 3/4 way to 40, whatever. 26, then you're just in your 20s. Must be nice. All right, that's no age shaming here, and we're gonna get trains in. We're gonna get a green circuit train in and a red circuit train in. I could make the red circuit train up here and then loop it around, or I could take it directly in. I think I actually want to take it up from the top. So this one, let's actually use this as a template again. That seems like a pretty okay template. Actually not at all, but still. There, that's our template. And this one's coming in at this point, at the side. Yep. And it's coming in at this side, except probably not that way. Good. And this will be greens, so that's going to be super easy to do. Which one do we have that unloads quickly? Do we have some other ones? No, then not really anything that unloads quickly here. Oh yeah, we do. That unloads pretty quick. I like it. That's the one we're going to take. Yep. This is the one. And we take out all of this, and then we replace it with this one. And damn you. Sweet. And I also expect yeah, luckily this is actually already taken care of from power side. So we can use this opportunity to build that one. This will actually be super important because this will be one of the fastest consuming trains here. And we're going to have a lot of trains. Oh, hold on. Is that a 1/8 train? A 181 train? Is that how we're going to transport? Well, I have 8 wagons of 40 slots of 200 circuits. That's 64,000. That's the same as a 216.2 train for belts. But this one, there's no way that this one can actually unload enough. I think that every time we need a green circuit train, I think we want a big train because they're gonna go a long way until this, it's all good, but not at all. Whew, wow. I don't know how to do this then. Well, that's what we're gonna find out. Red and green circuit trains will be larger than this, larger than life itself. That means they need to be this size. Doesn't actually look twice as big, but okay. I also want to conserve this, so because we're probably going to need 2 of these. Yep, so get that out of there. Get this one out of there. And then take the strain. And then try to figure out which one's the middle. That looks okay, right? Does it though? Okay. Don't like this one being here, and I'm gonna make these everywhere. Shouldn't you be highlighting that one? Great. One, two, wagon. This is locomotives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that should be the middle. Does seem close to the middle. Okay, how is that just not at all fitting with what we have? Oh no. Oh no. Trains. Oh, because it's not the difference from that one to that one. Oh, okay. Never mind. I could also just do that one. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that one is 8. So, check if this one is the middle. That one is the middle. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the middle. Okay, so that's good. That was 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There. Yes. Makes sense. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. And now we can take this one, this one. Can't see a damn thing. I've only someone had been using this function so much that the developers decided to add it to the game. Yeah, that's nice. All right, and I'll need to curve it over here again. Can you curve that one? Nope. But can you curve this one? Yes, you can. And I'm not sure this one is actually connected. It is indeed. Great. And that now goes out. I don't even need to do any more than this. I just need to know that it's going out. I'll get some of these ones in here. Boom and boom. I'll have that on pretty much every station, and then we'll just figure out later on how we want to solve that problem. And we go back to this one. And it'll be easier to place because we already have all this. There. So what we have now is 16 lanes. What we have here is 16 lanes. And this is where I open my blueprint and realize that every single blueprint has been destroyed. Oh my god. Okay. Let's make a cut, and when I come back I have the balances. Right? In the magic of YouTube. 3, 2, 1. And here it is. So this is how we do things around here. We just put, so it looks like, and this is actually, so I guess I need to update my link to this one, because RAYNQUIST is the one who made all the build kit balances, and there are updated versions of these, so that's pretty cool. And oh, hold on, this one, oh, you know what, I don't even think this one is actually balanced. I just put it down here. Wow. Yeah. I'm gonna take all of this out, and I'm also gonna take this part out, and this part. And then I'm gonna try to figure out where the middle is. This one should be the middle, I guess. That one, and also from up here. Whoa, more stuff, yes, there. All right, and I will take this entire mess out, and then I'll try to figure out where the middle is. I should probably have found out before that. That is the middle, right? Because it's 8 by 8. And that means this will be the middle. Seems good. Got it. And I'm gonna go over here. Completely forgot that issue. Oops, that one. Take this out, take this out. This one, that one. I can do this while my robots are doing other stuff. And this one as well. These two are weird. Typical. So it actually turned out to be exactly opposite of the first one. Great, that one's done, and all it needs is a bit of power to get in here. I think I'll get the power from up here. I think that's probably better. There, got it. Everything's now working, except we don't have any materials inbound. I will start by, we'll just feed this one back in again. Let's see. Has to be on the inside, so maybe I'll actually do it different this time. Boom, boom, boom. There. And I'll just do this one. Okay. And now I can do this here again. I want to get it. There is an odd number between these two. And there's also an odd number down here. Yep. Actually, because we can, there's one that's for some way better, twice as big. So we'll take the one that's twice as big because it must be twice as good. Now I think it's because it's throughput balanced, and I mean, if we have that option, yes please. There, I mean, we have the option, so why not? It's gonna look awesome, and we get the joy of watching belts flow. I absolutely love this part. I mean, maybe not the actual belting, but especially not with the new way of doing belts. Kind of, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. How did that mess up? It's not even close to even. Is that better? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it doesn't get better than that at least. Yeah. That one. It's pretty quick actually to do this. And then just the fixing there, there, and there. All right. Yeah, that looks better. That looks better. Let's see how this pans out. And this. Wow, they're all incorrect. Damn. Okay, let's just take this one out. It's not going to help us at all. First possible opportunity? Sure. Yay, laying belts, like it. Then the question is, do I like the new? Now I think the problem is I don't see the advantage of the new way of laying belts in 1.1, because that was a mistake that I just don't make, and it's really difficult to see mistakes you don't make. Kind of obvious, right? But the fact of the matter is that I usually make tons of mistakes when drawing belts, so I think I'm drawing belts a lot faster than usual, because I can confidently just drag it where I intend to go. And like these ones, there's no way that would have been a correct line. Like that one. Yeah. So as soon as you have it, you can just drag it very easily to where you want it. I wonder if this is something for speedrunners that they actually just got, oh, I just saved off, I don't know, 20 seconds of a speedrun because of less time laying belts incorrectly, or maybe you just don't lay belts incorrectly and it's only noobs like me who do that. There we go. That's gonna be so beautiful once it starts flowing. So we're gonna have to replace it with the cheaty ones. Go, go, go. And this one is only one. It's a long train. I'm gonna do that. Boom, 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 boom. And are they connected? They're not connected. Connect rolling stock. Awesome. It's just amazing when when that useless function gets used once every 2,000 hours of playthrough. Yep, around the 6,000 hours, and I've used that function a total of 3 times. Awesome. Ah, what a celebration. And I cannot remember. It's greens. I just want some greens. Infinite filters. Yep. Oh, that looks good. Look at that. Let's see how good this bouncer is by how it comes in as each belt. They should come out evenly here, and then for every belt that gets into the bouncer, it'll just start getting more and more populated and should be full belts eventually. And there we go, full belts-ish. There you go, throughput. Now it's full belts. That looks so good. I mean, there's just something about this. Now we also want to do the top one. That's going to be a lot easier because it's not going to be this one that's already here. It's going to be exactly this one. And it's going to be not exactly the same unloader, but pretty close. Oh. It's not actually centered around this, is it? It is cool. So it's gonna be, hold on, 1 2 on the outside, 1 2 on the outside. Yep, there. And obviously this one will be in the way. That's fine, we can move it. Oops, I got 12 super robots. Where are they? There. And I'm gonna get this one out again. Great, good. And that means I think this one actually is coming out in the middle, such as that one. So let's see if we can get this one to be compliant there. Get it? Oh, nope, not the last one. And I'll just flip it around at this location. 1 2. Brilliant. This one is connected. Great. Okay, so how do I unload the red circuits? Red circuits need, and I just realized this is how I connect it, so that's not a great idea. That one. I don't need this much outbound. The total amount of red circuits being consumed by this entire build is 188. So 10 per second from 16 wagons. I think we do something a bit more modest than this, and let's see. So this one I think is too modest. Is it? And yeah, this is not actually a full belt. You know what? It's gonna get the full treatment here. It's gonna be awesome. Can I get that one? Ta-da! Of course. Of course it is. This one needs a bobbing. Hey, bobbing about. That's the guy who made Bob's mods. Cool. I mean, I don't know what these things that I get excited about. It's pretty cool when you see known names. Unfortunately, I was not around for Factorio back in the days when that was the case. So you will never find my name. I'm a newcomer, and it sucks. It feels almost shameful to say that. Like, yeah, I'm one of the later day heroes. I just only joined when it was already popular. It was never part of the old school. All right, so this one will actually be an 8 to 16. Let's see if this one RAYNQUIST. Now I'm never ever again calling it calling this one. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm never calling it Bilkis balances anymore. My world has been shattered. So the question is, do I want to do a 16 to 16 and then reduce it, or do I want to reduce it and then do 16 to 16? I really think it's better to do 16 to 16. And let's see, 8 lanes of 45 is 360, and I need 188. So I'm only basically needing 4 full lanes. That means this one, I think that has to go. But what if I take 4 out from the side and 4 out from the side? Then we still have sort of the same middle-ish. Right, so how would I do this? I would do that by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. Yeah, that's actually fine. It looks good, and I think it does what it's supposed to do. Kind of compromise between aesthetics and efficiency. We're probably unloading way too much here. Well, we are. Hold on. That's all wrong. Here. So, this one, I'm now going back to weird balances, 9 by 9, that's disgusting. 9 balances, ew. 9 by 8. Oh, that's weird. That's a weird one. That's the one I want. Sweet. Now, we are going to have another question, and that is, will we need, or how will we do with the unbalanced nature of this part? Because this is a problem. This, I don't think is this is still a problem. Does this include lane balances? Nope. No. I really don't want to have like a massive amount of spelt spaghetti here. Now, you know what? This one, it's fine. I'm just going to define it as fine. And then we'll see if it's going to be a real problem. You know what? I could also balance this on... These ones are going to be somewhat balanced. And that is the majority of our inputs here. This one, not at all balanced. Not at all. But we could do a bouncer for those. The ones are pretty okay balanced, I guess. We can do a 1-lane bouncer. How does that work? That works like this. Ah, crap. We're way over time. Sorry. Even with the cuts. That, my friend, is absolutely amazing. What this one is doing is solving this entire problem. Because it's a lane balancer, except it doesn't quite do what lane balancers do normally. They balance the inputs, but it only outputs on the same side. This one, though, I'll keep those. And then we just try to line it up. I mean, this one I can also, if someone has a good idea for a design for this part, where it comes in as a belt and then comes out as 2 belts, then by all means let me know. I'd love to get a better solution for it. We can just throw that in next time. This has taken a bit more time than I had anticipated. Good, that one's good, and I will get some train in here. That's going to be a red train, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. It's going to be 16 by the time it gets to the end. No need to fret about that. And this one will be 200 here. And we're also going to enjoy this coming in. And through the balancer. Oh, I like this red color. It does change slightly in color when you zoom in. It gets more white, and then it gets more red, and then it gets very red, and then it gets more orange. Weird. I mean, I know why. It's how they're overlapping and how the graphics are changing at different zoom levels. I like this. This is good. And now it'll start working again. Also, it looks magnificent. Oh, I can't even zoom out enough to really get the coolness of this. Oh, I did Alt S because that's a screenshot mode in Oxygen Not Included. I like this. I like it. It's a bit weird. And I know that someone will go like, why didn't you just do that? Do it down from this side. But I can't do it from that side. It doesn't work. Then I'd have to change the whole design. I have to get it in from the side. And yeah, that's how it goes. That's what it looks like. I'm sure that it could be done, by the way. I could probably take it in. I could move this one up. And then I could take it in, and then I could curve it in and leave it there, and then, yeah. But that's not how I'm going to do things around here. This is great. We got our things up and running, this one. You know what? I'm just going to send it off just because I know that the next one is now starving. This one is starving. Actually, why is it not starving? Huh. It should be starving pretty much. And that one went off, and that keeps this one flowing. Yeah, this has been idle. So, well, it's still flowing. So I don't think we've actually had disruptions to service yet. But we've now dealt one more thing, and that's our ingredients for ingredients inbound here. But we don't have the sulfur production. We're gonna make a small sulfur production and leach some oil up here. That'll maybe be next time, or we might do a up here and then do a red circuit build. That's kind of how it is. Thank you very much for watching. And I hope you're enjoying this series. If you're enjoying it, hit the like button. Let me know in the comment section below. Good ideas, bad ideas, improvements, all of that things. I love it. I'm reading all of it. I'm not responding to all, but I'm definitely reading all. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you for watching. And as always, stay effective.